yes, you have to tear it in two. You have to tear each piece in two because we have 2 hot sauces to review.
But, oh, yeah.
He's stupid.
I'm dumb. I can't math. I can't math.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're the rapper. He's just the guy that plays the rapper. You just rap like a guy. So, can you tell me what this is?
What?
No.
You know, like the commercials with the bee?
Yeah.
It's a thing that you... What did you trip on? There's not even anything there.
Hello, dog.
Daughter or whatever.
Because you didn't like it so much?
Yeah, I didn't really like it. And then, yeah, well, I don't know if I'm gonna get it back or what.
So, this is the beginning of our second podcast,
Yeah,
me and you.
finally.
Yeah, finally.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Wait, so even though you're recording, you're just gonna put the audio?
Yeah, it probably won't even show.
Oh, okay, cool. So how's life been?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that original video? The first video?
I don't know. I guess it was something that, like, we were
Dude,
trying
it's so funny. I keep listening to it over and over. It's hilarious.
It is, like, it's funny how we just, like, started off and we were like, okay, well, let's actually make this a thing.
And then out of nowhere, I'm always like, shut up, Tori.
Not my facial expressions in some of them, though.
Yeah, and I was ignoring your face on some of them.
Oh, yeah. That was too funny.
Yeah. For those of you who don't watch my not vlogs, my
YouTube.
my YouTube videos that I don't record. I haven't recorded a YouTube video in forever.
Yeah, I haven't.
I am literally using old footage that I've never uploaded to upload.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah, my views are down like 700%. Like the view time.
Oh, yeah. Mine's probably the same.
Because my views will probably be like 700 a month, but now it's like two if I'm lucky. A month.
Dang, what the heck?
Well, if you don't upload for 2 months, that's what happens.
Yeah.
If you're not if you're a small channel, that's what happens.
Oh, yeah. The last YouTube video that I posted was a week ago, and I was on some Duke Devil Nikes.
Let me check out mine and see what mine's looking like.
For all you audio listeners, we're using my phone to check our YouTube channel status.
Yeah, I would use mine, but I record on my phone, so.
Yeah, we're recording the audio on his.
I have 69 subscribers now. I had 72.
I still have 20.
I had 72. I went down 3. So last time I uploaded was a week ago. Wow. Okay. So I guess I've been uploading every week.
Mm-hmm.
I uploaded this one because I was gonna try and join Jordan uploading every day.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's not uploading every day because I checked the other day and he hadn't uploaded for 5 days.
Yeah. I actually want to do a YouTube video with Jordan with that hot sauce challenge, but he hasn't told me anything.
Yeah. And then there's the intro. Oops, wrong button. I just skipped the whole video.
You did.
Oops, wrong button again.
That's a wrap. Put a bow on it.
This is like your house.
I know. I can see that.
Yeah. It was kind of like a vlog, so it was like kind of like
a vlog.
it was kind of like a throwback.
Yeah.
Because I used to just do vlogs,
Mm-hmm.
but I have them all like private videos, the ones that I kept and the ones that were kind of just trash. But I really just stood there and looked at the camera the whole time while walking around my house. Yeah, I just deleted those. They didn't really mean anything. And then I don't know. Some of my vlogs were like 20 seconds long, and I don't even know what they were. I just uploaded like blurry videos.
My videos are kind of like mixed. It was a little bit of customs, and there was some video games, and then I don't know what else. It was just random stuff. But
You need to find what it is.
it's gonna be customs. My channel's gonna be customs from now on because I've been customizing a lot of stuff. I just haven't been able to post it.
I finally found what I'm good at on YouTube, and it was interviews. But I ran out of interviews, and then she left, so I didn't have anyone to write questions.
Mm-hmm.
and I suck at making questions, which is probably why we haven't done a podcast.
Yeah.
That first podcast was great though.
Also,
Like, it was
for
really
you guys,
deep,
if
and-
you want to see all the customs that I've did, it's Dreads.
Yeah, you could check in the subscriptions of this channel.
Yeah,
and
check in the
it'll be
links.
there.
Check in the links, it'll be there.
Yeah. What are they doing over there? It's loud.
I don't know. They're playing a game, but I don't know a game. I'm not really interested.
I should have brought my AirPods.
You should.
Then we could each have like one side and it was recording
I
our
want an
audio.
iPhone so bad, dude. I really do.
Right, I keep forgetting that you don't have one.
I know, like, I really want one because I want iMessage
me
games.
see.
And then, yeah, this is.
Your phone looks just like an iPhone.
Yeah, it looks like the iPhone X. Everybody was asking, oh, is that the iPhone X?
People have asked me if mine is the iPhone X. iPhone X doesn't have a home button.
No, the iPhone X
This is the
doesn't have a
6S
home button.
Plus.
I know, and
Like, you're 4 years-
sometimes
you're 4 years behind,
the old iPhones look just look the same size as the iPhone X.
This one is actually bigger than the iPhone 7 because it's the Plus.
Some girl is gonna sell me her iPhone X up in Cloud Crow because she doesn't
Oh, you
like
should
it.
just ask Jordan for if he still has his. You just gotta get the screen fixed.
His iPhone X or what?
His iPhone, it's the same one as mine, except it's not the Plus.
Oh, it's just a 6.
I think it's the 6, yeah.
And to fix a screen is really not that expensive.
Yeah, it's like $60, I think.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Unless you gotta get it unlocked and all that too.
He just needs to get the screen fixed so that he can open it up himself and delete everything off of it. I don't know if he still has it though. I know he still has a really old phone that he has. It's got a nice Nike case on it.
Oh,
It's old, bro. It's like this big. I think it's like the iPhone 4 or so.
Oh dang.
And the screen is all messed up on it.
I don't know.
But it still
I
works.
used to have that app called Letgo, and I used to see so many iPhones on it for cheap, but they were like, "Oh, it doesn't turn
They're all
on, or
broken, yeah.
it's locked," and
So
I'm like,
I-
"Oh, that sucks."
The reason why I found out about how valuable the old books that I had from my dad were, I was looking to see what I could sell to buy an iMac, and I went on to Best Buy and I found out that they do this trade-in. So I found out the worth of my old phones. My first phone is worth more than all my other phones. My first phone is a Samsung Galaxy S6.
Oh dang.
Which you can't find anywhere.
Oh, no,
I
you
can't
can't.
find it anywhere. I can't find it online anywhere.
iPods too. I used to have.
I have an iPod
used to have-
second gen that I got.
Yeah, I used to have an iPhone
Yeah.
second gen too, and I don't know if my cousin
iPod,
stole it
yeah.
from me or what, but that
Yeah,
iPhone
they
was-
still sell 'em.
That little
But-
iPod was awesome.
Yeah, they still sell them, but they're not really useless. But it's just
They're not
if you
useless
used to
when-
have one, if you used to have one, it has somewhat of sentimental value,
Yeah.
even if it's not the one that you had, because they were all exactly the same.
The iPod that I used to have, I used to use it when I got my phone taken away because
I never had a phone when they had the iPhone, the iPod, the second gen. But they have the iPod 11 out now or something.
I don't even know.
Or iPod 20 or something? I don't know. Because they're releasing so many. And then they're just abandoning the old
that new
ones.
Samsung though, the UG20.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's
The one
so
with the
nice.
cameras?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one we saw at Verizon, T-Mobile.
T-Mobile, yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
Dude, and the cameras on the McLaren one?
The McLaren
Yeah, the
phone
McLaren.
was crazy. I didn't
Dude,
think
the
McLaren would make a
chrome on
phone.
the back?
Oh yeah, it looked
Chrome.
crazy. It was like a rainbow type.
Yeah. It was really crazy. If you do make videos back here, are you gonna use like this light for it? Because the lighting, as you can see, is kind of bad.
I was gonna record over there. Because I wanted to move my mom's car, and then I could set up. I wanted to buy a tripod for my phone, or I wanted to save up for.
I'd say just use this.
Yeah.
But if you do temporary wall right here, maybe like a blanket over the top and just use like a light like this. Dude, Jordan's ring light is really cool.
Yeah, I like
It's
this
awesome.
one.
I've only used it once, though, it was to help him with the music video.
My next YouTube video, I think I'm planning on showing off all my customs that I've done. Like every single
You've
custom.
done one of those, right? Or no, that was just showing off your shoes.
Yeah, that was showing off my sneaker collection. But now it's just gonna be all the customs that I've done.
Do you still have those Yeezys?
Nah, those are my friends and I customize them for him.
But he finally paid you then?
He still owes me $20. He just, I just don't tell him. Cause like, I mean, he is my friend and all, but
Really?
my mom let me have cash. I'm trying to have all my stuff go through to my debit card, like through PayPal and stuff. Because it's a lot easier to keep track of my money like that.
At least your mom doesn't pay that bad. Mowing her lawn. Yeah. But yesterday we got it done so fast, but it was so much more difficult than last time.
Yeah.
I have pictures of the weeds that were up to my shoulders.
Yeah, that was insane.
When she said it was a jungle and I saw it through the window when we were recording, I thought it was like the same. And those elephant ears up front. That thing, the root was as big as my head when we got it out. We had to use a shovel to get it out.
Heck yeah.
Your mom has pictures on her phone. She sent them to me too. I can show you after the podcast. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and we haven't even done an intro.
Right?
Right. So let's get into it.
Oh, we have. Okay.
Alright, so what's up, guys? Welcome to the Sip of Life podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. 10 minutes. Bloopers. Those are gonna be the bloopers.
Probably just the intro to the video.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be the intro.
The part that's supposed to be like the short clip before the intro.
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
be short.
So, yeah, totally. Short if this thing was like 10 hours long.
Yeah. Most podcasts are an hour.
Yeah, hour and 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we were gonna do, but my phone was gonna die, remember?
Yeah,
That's
I
the only
remember
reason we stopped. And Tori was like, oh no, the recording's gonna stop. No, it's fine. So, she just doesn't know. That chair is like really good.
Oh yeah, I can just like lean back in it and like chilling.
So what happens to the levers on these things?
I have no idea. This chair
Because
is
a lot of old chairs, they just kind of don't work. This chair's comfortable. Like it's way more comfortable than my chair. You seen my chair? Not in my videos or anything?
No.
It's a big office chair. It's like imitation leather.
Like what brand is it?
I don't know. It's kind of like this, but like supersized.
Oh, okay.
This,
It's
and then it's like this tall, and it's like the armors are like this.
Is it like one of those like? Is it like a chair that like gamers have like on streams and stuff?
Oh no. I wish, bro. That would be so comfortable.
It's because they're so expensive.
Yeah.
I really want one though, especially since I do my customs. Like my back is always pretty.
Yeah. Do you do it standing up or sitting?
What, my customs?
Yeah.
Depends. Most of the time I do them sitting down. No, it's probably a cat. It's probably one of my dogs going crazy.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Because it was all quiet. And then the dog just goes.
Wait, so did we start the podcast or we just?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
I know, but
I mean,
after the intro.
all the podcast. Yeah, I think we're done with the intro. Anyway, Timmy Tomato here. This is Young Jed. And this is the Life podcast. We don't got Tori with us because she, I don't know. Text her and see if she still wants to do the podcast with us. Are you texting her right now?
No, I'm texting my group chat right now. It's because hopefully I can move out pretty soon after I get a job, and I'm texting my roommates because we found an apartment for 3-bedroom for $1,115, and it's not that bad.
For 3 bedrooms?
Yeah.
Dang, that's a steal.
Between us three, we'll be putting like $300 in for rent.
That's a steal, bro.
Plus utilities included. Yeah, it's a big steal.
Where's that at?
Up by what's Nolan Richardson, I think. It's a rich school, but yeah, somewhere near a rich school, but yeah. Hopefully, I can get a job after this stupid COVID-19 bullcrap.
Yeah. So something crazy happened yesterday down the street from my house.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they ran right past. You know Abby from the church?
Oh yeah, Brandon's daughter.
No,
No?
Abby, the lady. She's kind of shorter.
I don't know.
Oh. Well, anyway, there was this guy running from the cops past their house with a gun pointed to his head down the street, and then there was cops, and it was right down the street from Newman. Or actually, it was like the street that connects to Newman. It was all locked down, and then we were there. We were visiting Abby, and then she was telling us how the person ran right past them, and then there were cops at the he was running from one end of the block trying to get away, and there was cops coming from the other end of the block, so they got him cornered into a house.
Mm-hmm.
They asked a family to leave, and then we were there for like 30 minutes or so, and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and not early in the morning, it was in the afternoon, and then I was listening to the radio chatter since I was home. I didn't hear any gunshots or anything, but apparently he had later, like at like 7, he had shot himself. And apparently he had like kids in the house as hostages.
Oh snap! What the heck?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Actually, I don't know how long ago this was, but I heard gunshots by Dow Elementary School down the street.
Dang.
And I was outside. I had the projector out. I was playing BO4, like just chilling, listening to music from in the car. And I heard gunshots, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's nothing. But then me and my mom go to like Bahama Bucks after, cause it was like 6 o'clock that this happened. So me and my mom went to Bahama Bucks, and we saw cops like surrounding this one house, and like we saw like a husband and a wife like crying. And we were like, dang. I was like, dang, what the heck happened? Like, it must have been gunshots then. But they were loud, and I can tell the difference between gunshots and like fireworks. Yeah. You can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah. Like with fireworks, it's more of like it's extended of the gunshot. It's all at once.
Yeah.
Loud.
Heck yeah.
Like one bang. With fireworks, you can kind of hear that sizzle. Yeah, that was crazy. That was, I think, yesterday or the day before. And yeah, I didn't hear the gunshot, but he killed himself.
That's crazy.
But I didn't hear what happened over the scanner. But my friend said that he heard that they got somebody in custody. It must have been the guy from Pursuit that jumped out of a car down on 375. Somebody jumped out of a white BMW during a pursuit.
What the heck?
And on the on-ramp, and they were looking for him. I guess that's the suspect they got in custody. But yeah, my friend thought that they got him in custody, so I thought it was all good. Then my mom calls like 4 hours later saying he shot himself. He died like a couple of minutes before she called me. Yeah. I mean, that's a long time for the police and everybody to be staged there, because the fire truck and the ambulances and all the cops were showing up at the same time we were. So they were there for like 6-7 hours staged, waiting for him to come out. And they had the fire truck staging down the street with the ambulance behind it. Mm-hmm. We got there before them. Some more cops showed up. People started showing up. Some guy, apparently it was like right next to some guy's house. He wasn't in his house. He was walking over to his house. The cop stopped him. And then Abby called the news, and yeah, they didn't answer. So I don't know. It's probably why it wasn't on the news, because they didn't know about it. They didn't answer. Maybe they're not working because this crap about the virus, which I've been wanting to make a video about with somebody, like talking about how stupid it is.
It is
virus.
like, okay, why is everybody taking all the toilet paper and stuff? Like, really, it's not the end of the world. Like,
so I was looking online, and so they've done like research whenever pandemics and stuff like this happens, and they call it panic buying. So people just buy it because they think it's the end or whatever. They think that they're not going to have it if they're quarantined, or
that's stupid. Like, even if you are quarantined, you can still go out. You just can't like go out all the time.
You're not going to be able to leave your house if you're put under quarantine for this COVID-19, because they've blown it out of proportion.
Yeah,
they've actually like talked about locking down the city. If they lock down the city, you can't even like leave your house unless you're going to the doctor or the store, or else you'll be arrested.
Yeah, like
which is dumb.
They did with Italy.
It's even dumber. So they're gonna put a bunch of people in jail, weak immune systems. Somebody in there has the virus. It'll spread.
It'll spread through the prison.
It'll spread
worse.
through the jail and the prisons until the cops are arresting people, and spread even faster, making it way worse. And them throwing it out of proportion will make it into the proportion that they're making it.
We experienced this in 2012, where everybody's like, "Oh, it's gonna be the end," and it wasn't the end. Like come on.
This is
this is really nothing. Yeah, this is like flu-like symptoms.
And influenza kills people. Influenza kills 13 to 40,000 people every year, and more people. The other day I checked, 80,000 had recovered, 20,000 had died from it, and there was like 200,000 active cases. But 80,000 recovered to 200. That's an 8 to 2 chance that you're gonna die from it.
Yeah, like,
That's really good chances.
yeah.
Like, you have an 80% chance of living from this, and people have blown it out of proportion.
They really are.
Like, you don't see them freaking out about the flu because it's year-round, but if this virus doesn't go away, like, what if it becomes, like, a common thing? We're, like, just gonna die off because people are panicking.
Yeah, if it becomes a common thing, people are gonna be like, oh, you got this, okay,
We're
well, it's
gonna
gonna
die.
be cured.
We're gonna die because of people's panic buying. People
Yeah,
throwing
like,
out
people
of
buying
proportion.
food, all that's like trying to make
I went to
go out of
Sam's
stock.
the other day and got some footage of I could walk through the rafters with a cart. That's how empty it was. They've even taken the shelves down and just placed pallets of stuff in the middle of the floor.
Oh yeah, I went to Walmart last time. There was no lunch meat, no.
Dude,
And
all
was
the
even
eggs
a
are gone.
cop standing by the water bottle.
Oh yeah, because you can only get one per person. Yeah,
that's
one
like
per
people
person,
are
yeah.
crazy, man. Like what? Okay,
There's
first
no
of all,
eggs anywhere. There's no milk anywhere.
nah,
There's
there's rarely.
all there is Corona. That's why they're losing $120 million, because people think that they're getting it from the beer.
Yeah, which is stupid.
It, just because it has the same name, it's not. This is why they're trying to sue whoever they're trying to sue.
Mm-hmm.
Who are they gonna blame for this? The guy who discovered it is dead because
Of
he was
discovery.
trying. Yeah, he was trying to warn everybody outside of China. Here's the story that I heard. He tried to warn people outside of like the other nations to lock down China before it spread. Like 2 weeks before it got out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And then China buried it, so they locked him up. And then like 2 or 3 days after all this stuff spread everywhere, he died from the coronavirus. And this all happened because China buried it. Now there's like minimal cases in China, so you know everybody's gonna be okay because there's way more people in China that are getting it and they're just recovering and they're fine.
But if you notice now, like the world is actually kind of better because most of the factories are shut down, so there's kind of less pollution now, and I feel like the planet's getting healthier. Thanks.
But
to
stocks are
COVID-19.
plummeting.
But
because
stocks are plummeting.
Even
yeah.
the Feds had given a small, or I say small loan because Donald Trump here.
Yeah.
The Feds have given banks a temporary loan of $1.3 trillion, and the stocks just kept plummeting. $1.3 trillion.
It's like
and
if-
it just keeps going down.
It's like if the Great Depression is happening all over again.
Yeah, with General Motors, and they shut down the production of Pontiac and the Hummer and 2 other types of vehicles, which kind of sucks. That I just found out about. That kind of sucks, even though it happened 10 years ago. The stuff in Detroit where everybody was like going broke and they couldn't afford anything.
Yeah.
And the state gave them $30 million, but only if they downsized. So they cut off the smaller branches of GM, so that they wouldn't go out of business. I mean, yeah, it's like, but this is why stuff like this gets to the point that it does, because people are blowing it out of proportion.
Oh yeah.
But people think this virus is like scary, something's gonna happen bad. Yeah, people are dying from it, but people die every day from similar stuff or worse stuff,
Yeah.
and no one really thinks about it.
Especially like even tobacco and all that. Like that kills more people every year than a stupid virus has.
Yeah. How about you like look up, see what you can find about the newer stuff, like the stats on the virus? I don't know why people can't just call it by its name rather than coronavirus. It's COVID-19.
Yeah, it's COVID-19.
Wow, this podcast is talking. I think we're gonna have some options for the title of this podcast.
People entering Hawaii must quarantine for 14 days. Let's see this.
Oh, they're trying to keep it from getting to Hawaii?
Confirmed COVID-19 case top 300,000 worldwide.
That's not even that much more than from like a week ago when I checked.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 100,000 more.
And there's only 20,000 here in the United States, according to the Washington Post.
Look up just COVID-19, and then the stuff should show up. It's like red and it's like national emergency or something. Yeah, see, that's why. Because everybody calls it coronavirus disease. It's just COVID-19. That's what they should call it. See, you guys got water, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know. This started last year, right? It started in like December.
Yeah.
And it's already kind of chilling out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, supposedly aliens are supposed to come in April too. People are so dumb. You haven't seen people overreact.
What?
Crap. Like everybody's like, oh, aliens are gonna come in April since coronavirus is killing us now, and like I'm like, bro.
So
what?
it has nothing to do with anything. They don't have any core evidence. They're just assuming.
Yeah, they're just assuming.
And then this is becoming popular.
Yeah,
and then
like people are
think that
making
they
memes
have-
of it too, and like it's just so dumb.
Kind of like with the raid on Area 51, and then they blew that way out of proportion.
I saw
3 million people said they were coming. 250,000. Right?
Yeah, almost showed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was even a meme that was like,
All they did was stand there,
yeah, they didn't even do anything. Like,
and the government kind of just stood there and watched, just to make sure no one entered. But like, all they did was stand there, meet and greet. Hey, I went.
yeah,
I went there. I've been to Area 51.
there was even like food trucks and stuff too. Like,
I know.
people were just like having fun. It was like a party basically.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, basically. I swear.
This is
People are
the
so
dumbest stuff is going on. And I swear we're gonna die from ourselves. Us as humans are gonna go extinct by the cause of us as humans.
Yeah, I feel like either if the world doesn't end by 2020, then I don't know.
I don't know what we did, you know. We managed something.
I don't know, 2020.
But it's not gonna be from the virus.
No, it's not gonna be from the virus. That's
If
stupid.
it does end in 2020, it's not from the virus.
It's gonna be because of the stupid people. That's what's gonna end the world.
But like even the Spanish flu and it's 50 million people, that's when you can panic.
But like
that's when you
even
have
the black
permission.
plague too. Like the
Yeah.
black plague killed so much more people.
Yeah, and that's when you have permission to panic. That's
Yeah.
when you have a reason to panic. Well, not panic, but raise worry.
Oh yeah.
But there's really no reason to panic. Panic is
No.
why people die.
People
And
just take panic like to a whole nother level. Like
They-
it could be
we're out of
something
school till April
so
6th,
small.
bro.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then in Washington, they before Christmas or spring break even started, they told them they were going to be out till April
Wait, so
26th.
we're actually officially out till April 6th? I thought we.
Oh yeah, that was official like in the middle of the week.
Oh snap!
It was supposed to only be 2 weeks. That was by the district, but this is like a national emergency now apparently. So,
That's so dumb.
because politics and everything is.
Yeah.
My mind. Oh.
Just yeah.
Wow.
All right, let's stop talking politics now, cause
Mini stroke.
man.
And just,
Oh,
mini stroke.
man.
Sometimes when I'm in the middle of talking to my friend, and then I'll just be like, "What am I trying to say?" And then he'll just be like, "You having another mini stroke, buddy?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's one of those." That's what we call it, just mini stroke.
I'll be talking and I'll be like, what was I gonna say? Like I kind of forgot.
No, I'll be like in the middle of it, and I'll just be like I was talking about the city, and I was like, I forgot the name of where we live. I was like,
where do we live again?
no, what was it? Where do we live? I just couldn't get it out of my tongue. Like it was the tip of my tongue. I couldn't see the name.
I don't live in the United States. I live in North America.
You lesbian? I thought you were American.
I miss Vine, man. Miss Vine.
They brought back.
That's Vine. TikTok is a new Vine. but it's not the same.
No, they brought Vine back. The creator of Vine brought Vine back as a totally different app. But I haven't been on it. I think I have it on my phone. I haven't been on it since like the day after it released. It's called Byte. BYT.
Oh, I've heard of that.
You probably heard from me about it the day after it was released.
No, I've actually seen what's it called?
It's actually really funny. Like it's just as funny as Vine
Yeah.
was meant to be. I never saw Vine. Cause I didn't have anything about social media.
I grew up with Vine, and
I didn't.
that is what made me love Vine.
I remember when I was still in karate, they would always ask me if I saw these Vines, and I'm like, what's a Vine? And they're like, this app.
Yeah,
That
in middle
was-
school, it was so popular, Vine, and like if you didn't know Vine, you weren't cool.
Well, I knew Vine all through middle school, but it was already dead by the time I got to middle school.
It's back.
Yeah. Oh, what? They renamed it to Vine.
Yeah,
No way.
I just searched up Vine and it's back. I don't know. I think it's just a photo editor though or something.
I'll look up BYTE.
Oh, I did. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so glad
It's
that
got
mine
a
is.
4-star rating.
Yeah.
That's crap. They should have a 5-star rating. They just need to change it back to the name, but I bet that it's because of that photo editor. They couldn't take the name back. That person probably copyrighted it and took the logo.
It's made by Twitter. That's why. Twitter, you cannot steal it.
Oh, so Twitter bought the rights to Vine.
Yeah, basically.
Dang. So I've only used Twitter like once or twice. I had it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, me
I was
too.
so bored. Like, there's some funny stuff that you see on Instagram that was from Twitter, and you never see it on Twitter.
That's this.
You never see it on Twitter.
Yeah, you'll see funny tweets like, "Oh, haha." You get Twitter, you're like, "This is boring."
This is so lame, bro. I'm the only social media I've stuck to for the longest, besides Facebook, because I was little when I got Facebook.
I don't like Facebook.
I still have 2 accounts apparently. I don't have the app on my phone, but because I always delete it whenever I get my phone. That's the first thing I delete because it takes up so much
The only
space.
thing I have from Facebook is Messenger. That's it.
I actually deleted Messenger too because all people do on there is send this to 20 family members or you're gonna die in 3 days.
those are
Those are
stupid.
so dumb.
Those are still going on like Snapchat and stuff though. You know,
It's on
Kenny,
Instagram,
right?
too.
Kenny
Kenny.
sends me a lot of those, and I'm like, bro, like, come on.
Bro,
What is he doing with your
Instagram?
life? I have no idea. I have not asked him.
I think I saw his Instagram the other day or something. I saw it looked like him, but it was really far distant, and it didn't have like his username wasn't related or anything to Kenny. What is his name? Kenneth?
Kenyon.
Kenan?
Yeah.
I think it's Kenan.
I don't know. We should ask him if he has Instagram. I don't know if he. I'm pretty sure he does though, because he
I
has
haven't even
TikTok.
talked to him since last day of the podcast. Last time we recorded the podcast.
Yeah, when I gave him his custom AirPods.
Yeah, he showed up on the podcast.
Yep.
That was cool. No, I think I talked to him since then. I played basketball.
Oh,
with him.
he's come to church actually sometimes, but that's rare.
That's funny because there's no church.
Yeah, there's no
Because
church
there's
either.
COVID-19.
Yeah, like yesterday they had a board meeting on Zoom or whatever, like a FaceTime board meeting.
So what are they gonna do for graduation? Are they gonna do that thing that I heard about with the emojis and stuff?
I have no idea.
And or are they gonna do it on Zoom or whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. But that's kind of dumb because if they cancel school,
They're
like, so
literally
much-
like they're telling us to stay indoors, but without viruses. They're telling us to go outdoors, do all this. Now they're telling us stay indoors, don't do anything, don't leave the house. So what? You're gonna weaken your immune system by sitting around doing nothing all day. You're not gonna be around other people. You're not gonna strengthen your immune system. You gotta strengthen the immune system by sharing germs with other people.
So germaphobes are the ones that
Every-
get sick mostly.
Larissa.
Yeah.
Everything that they're doing right now is the opposite of what they should be doing. As far as the government and everything. This shelf is really comfortable. Is it a footrest?
I'm gonna customize so much stuff. Sometimes I have nothing to do.
I would ask you to do my boots, but these are for school.
Yeah. I still have Jordan's boots and I'm probably gonna customize those. I just don't know what to do on them.
Which one? These cowboy boots?
The black boots.
Oh, those big ones?
Yeah, I still have those.
Why did you have them?
Oh no, I haven't given them back. And I was like, Jordan, if I customize them and I give them back to you, would you wear them? And he's like, no, you should just customize them and keep them. I'm like, Okay, say less.
Okay.
I don't know what to do on them though. Like that's what I'm trying to think of. I have ideas.
I'm trying to like get my room cleared out. Like
Yeah,
all the
I wanna-
stuff I haven't used in such a long time. I cleared out my closet. I found like old like stuffed animals and books and like stuff from pre-K in my closet.
Yeah, I want to rearrange my room again.
And I literally have gotten it down to all of my elementary school stuff that I still had was just books. So I just put it in a box and I'm just gonna bring it over to my friend's house when we have a fire and just burn it.
I don't even read.
Because I even
got
said
rid
in
of them
5th grade, the day that we left, that I was gonna burn all my books. I still haven't done it. I still have the books.
all. We have a fire pit actually. So
That's right, you do.
Yeah, we do. So
Dang.
I actually had this wooden puzzle that you would build like an animal or something, and it required no glue or whatever. And
Oh, my brother did those.
yeah,
He does
but
those.
the ones that I had were warped. So I was like, fuck, like they won't work or whatever. So I ended up burning all of them, and it looked so cool. It looked so cool, and I was just like, whatever.
Oh, they were a little bit warped. I burned them.
I mean, they didn't go together. That's why like, I was like, oh, this should go here, but it doesn't work.
They actually.
stay.
Did you sand it down?
Mm-mm.
So it's supposed to come with a little piece of sand.
Oh, mine didn't.
You're supposed to. You're supposed to sand it down for
Oh,
it to
mine didn't go with
fit.
the sand. The sand.
Yeah. So it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, but they were
It's
like
just, they were like that for
no
packaging.
They were like
Or was it like bent on the sheet?
like it was like bent.
the sheet.
Like they were like
wood was bent.
yeah, they were like 4 years
So
old. That's why.
packaging. Oh.
Yeah, they were like 4 years old.
So where were they? Like in a shed?
Just in my closet.
What do you got in your closet, bro?
I don't know.
The
Clothes.
air's not good in there or something.
I don't know. My room gets hot and cold at different times, like during the winter and all that.
Yeah. I don't even think at my mom's house the
My room
room
has
that I had.
My room has its own climate.
Same. Both the rooms that I've stayed in have their own climate, and it's kind of nice being different from the rest of the house.
Mhm.
Because it's either too hot in the house, so I just go in my room and it's ice cold and nice. I'll just get in my blankets and sleep. Or it's too hot or too cold in the house, so I'll go in my room. It's nice and warm. I'll just lay on my bed, play games.
I miss
My light in my room hasn't worked for months.
the light in your room.
My light, yeah, the fan works fine, but the light doesn't work. There's something wrong with the switch. I know what's wrong with it. It's just you have to take the whole fan out, and I really don't care. I've got lamps, and the light is kind of too bright. I've even thought about like moving to another room at my grandma's, but like I've given it some thought. I just need to change the scenery in my room. So just move my room around again.
It's kind of hard to move my room around because I have carpet, so like
Oh yeah, I hate carpet, bro.
I wanted to move into my room, the other room right here where it has like hardwood. But I was like, nah, because I don't want to have to take apart my bed. And
Is that the
then
one
put it
where my
back together.
tablet got broke the day you guys moved in?
I think so. But I don't know. Like I like my room the way
He
it
got
is.
ran over by one of the bed frames in there. They had a giant crayon in there too.
Mhm.
So what is that room used for?
Which one?
Is it a spare room or?
Yeah, it used to be a formal dining room. Like we would have our
Yep.
wine glasses in there, our fancy plates, and we'd have the extra dinner table. But then we changed it
The
into.
one that we're using right now?
What do you mean? This one?
That dinner table?
Yeah, that dinner table used to be in there because we used to have another table that had a whole bench. Like, it's in the shed.
The one that will go around attached to the wall?
Yeah,
Yeah, my grandma had one of those. It's in her shed.
yeah, we have it on our shed too.
The couches or the cushions are in her shed.
Mhm.
They're probably ruined.
Probably.
Yours are too, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't even use. This room has a bed in it and a couch, but we don't use it at all. And then the other bedroom is for my uncle and stuff.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'm gonna be 17 in April, and I'm
Where you-
excited.
Have you looked into where you can work?
Yeah, Shannon can get me a job at Panda Express, but right now it's
You
kind of.
really want to work at Panda Express? You
I-
really want to work in fast food?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have no
Like-
choice because I want to work at Denny's, but it's kind of hard.
But Denny's is so nice. Why do you want to run it?
What do you mean?
I've heard that if you work at some place like the fast food, you're not gonna like the food after a while.
Yeah, that's what I know.
That's what Tori told me too. After she worked at Whataburger. I kind of forgot she worked at Whataburger.
That's why. Yeah, I forgot she worked there too. But that's why I want to work somewhere where, like,
Work somewhere with
I
crappy
eat all the
food.
time.
Or maybe like an expensive restaurant like Red Lobster or something.
Yeah.
No one ever eats there that's like
Yeah, but
us.
you have to for Red Lobster. I think you have to be over 18 because they serve alcohol.
Oh right.
Certain places. That's why you kind of have
That's
to
why
go
you
to
can't
fast
work at a
food.
gas station either until you're 18.
Yeah.
They want 21, but 18 they'll take. My friend's dad works there.
That's why I don't want to work at Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell too much. I don't want to do
the drive-thru. The drive-thru, bro. That drive-thru is awesome. They need to make more buildings with the window where you can see into the dining room. There's the car. So, this one time, what were we going for?
You're going for camp.
Was it camp?
Yeah.
So
It's a Taco Bell.
we stopped at this Taco Bell in
Alamogordo.
I know it's. It's like. Trying to catch up with my train. Mini stroke, bro. You can tell the story.
Okay, so we were at the Taco Bell up in Alamogordo going to a camp in Ruidoso, and there's this window where you can see the cars drive by to go to the drive-thru, and every
also, keep in mind this like drive-thru goes all the way around the building.
yeah, it goes from like the front of the building to
You
like
have
the side.
to cross the drive-thru to get to the front door.
Yeah, like where you order is where you cross to get to the front door.
Yeah.
So it's funny because like
It's awesome.
Like when there's a big line of cars,
you walk out. You can see
people.
walk in between the cars.
Yeah. Nah, but with the big window being there, you could say hi to random people.
And then we had a message. You want to play Fortnite? They were like, I'm down.
Yeah, we had the message on our phone.
Or Raid Area 51 with us.
Yeah, so military guy. He was in the Air Force or something. We were like, you want to Raid Area 51? And he just gave us a big smile and a thumbs up, and we're like, hey, like we just started laughing.
It's so funny.
Every year we do that though. Did you hear that canceling camp due to the COVID-19? Yeah.
I heard they might have been, but is it official now?
I think it's official.
So Cali's canceled too?
Yeah, Cali's canceled. I'm really bummed about that. I was so excited to go this year too, bro.
What, Cali?
Yeah.
You were gonna go
I was
to
gonna
Cali?
go with you guys this year.
Oh, we're gonna have to hang out with somewhere then.
I know, man.
So
I hope everything can like with this COVID-19 stuff. I really hope it can calm down by camp, cause man, I really want to go to camp again.
Yeah. When do you like? Can you not go anymore? Like what age?
After my senior year, so like after I'm 18. But I wanted to go to kids camp as a junior counselor because Joshua really wants
So
me
you
to
can
go.
go till you're 26.
Almost, yeah.
You can go till you're 26 as a camper
Mhm.
if you're in El Paso. Like, you know.
Mhm.
Wow. Listen, just keep flunking, buddy.
I mean, I'm ready. I might have to do it next year.
I also might have to just because of this virus.
Yeah.
Like I was out because I
already
had surgery on my tonsils and I failed all my classes.
I'm already behind on my credits too, so like this is really.
I don't know
sucks.
how my credits are gonna look, but I'm a freshman, so they're thinking about just shutting down the schools and doing online schooling.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So you still have to get up at the same time. You have to be on time to
Your
class.
online classes, yeah.
Yeah. What is it like a Zoom or?
Yeah,
is it
almost like a
video
Zoom.
chat. Or
Yeah, like the teacher has a video chat, and then all the students
So,
have a video chat too.
At my school, we do all stuff online already. Everything we do is online because we're in the program for law enforcement and everything, and they have the tech and everything.
That sucks. Cause like I don't like doing this stuff
Everything is
online.
PBL there. Everything is PBL. Project-based learning. It's all that.
That's what I like, project-based learning, because I like
Bro,
fun
it's
stuff, to be honest.
it's definitely funner. Sometimes it feels like it sucks and it feels like it's more difficult, but if you think about it, it's better than having homework ever.
Honestly, my favorite teacher is my chemistry teacher. She is.
My favorite teacher
She's
is probably
so
my biology teacher.
For real. It's because
Yeah.
science teachers are honestly so cool.
Science teachers are always the favorites.
Yeah, on it, cause she does like a lot of like hands-on stuff. So like I learn it
I
better.
never
and
even
understand it
dissected a
more.
frog. I never even dissected anything in middle school.
Really?
They
I
didn't do
dissected
that.
a frog in
I mean, I held a
7th grade,
dead
I think,
frog.
or 8th.
I held one of the dead ones that was in the bag still. I found it in the closet. I was like, hey, check this out, guys. They never dissect them. They just sit there.
I remember when
I think
had.
that frog had been dead for like a year.
Oh yeah, they save it in like ice or something.
Oh no, it was just sitting on the counter.
Oh what? That's gross.
Yeah, but it was like it felt like it like just died or something. Like it was still solid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember dissecting
I'm scared.
a frog in.
Oh, we have an intruder. Oh, the door. Oh my
You're
god.
kind of interrupting our podcast.
You're interrupting our podcast,
Put
lady.
the trash away, okay, kid?
Okay, well, there's not Sarah.
Trash can.
Yeah, there's not enough room for Sarah in there.
There's no room in the trash can.
Excuse me?
Stop.
I hear you talking about me.
Yeah,
You're
it's
interrupting
trash.
our podcast.
Hey, get inside.
Dang, okay, reflexes.
So you're talking to me like
You two, get inside.
Yeah, you two get inside.
One.
you want watermelon?
No, not right now.
Get inside. Get inside. You need mental health.
I think we all need mental health.
Yeah.
Especially the people that are freaking out over this COVID-19. I used to, yeah. This thing is so old though that it's broken actually.
You should teach me how to fish.
I don't know how to fish.
We should go
I
learn how to
just
fish.
eat it and then I'm like, okay, I wait for the fish and
That's all
really
fishing
don't-
is, I
Yeah.
think. Isn't it?
Yeah, and you just wait.
Someone's
for it,
gonna be
like-
commenting if we ever get popular. They're gonna comment on this. You're like those people that call DJing just pressing a bunch of buttons. So the other day, because one of our teacher's assistants is the most popular DJ in El Paso,
And he was telling one of the students. One of the students was saying how DJing is just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so showed up, like they destroyed him.
and the guy that did I Spy with Kyle, we actually did a Zoom video with him, and we were doing like stages and stuff for. We did a stage for Marshmallow.
Oh yeah.
Ours won.
That's dope.
Yeah. So I don't know what they're gonna do with that now. We were supposed to have like lunch with the. He just flew off the ledge. Same.
Yeah, your wheels off the ledge.
Those of you?
Yeah.
Oh no, just one. Still have 4 more. So what else? What's up with you now? Because we're just talking about the coronavirus. What's up with the idiots of the world?
I have no idea.
That's all. Like literally, this virus, people freaking out is ruining everything. But I feel like it's also making things better. It's like if it wasn't for the virus, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today. You'd probably be just playing video games all day today.
Yeah, I'd probably.
We wouldn't have that 2.5 hour Uno game.
Yeah,
That was so dope. I wanted to record a time lapse, but I know that Shanna doesn't want to be on camera. I don't have permission for Cena. Yeah. Well, I could easily get permission for Sarah. Catherine, I could just ask her. She's been on camera, so. But yeah, it's just mainly just Shanna. So I didn't want to like make her like uncomfortable with the camera and everything. So.
Yeah, we started that Uno game when it was light outside and it ended when it was dark.
Oh yeah.
That was
Dude.
crazy though. We were like,
We were just like,
someone got on one card. We were like, nope. Alright, everybody draw 5 cards or something. And that's it.
Dude, you saved the game, but I think that Sarah was actually like trying to backstab you guys.
Oh no.
We had a whole plan. I had Christine in on it, trying to get all those cards I was trying to get. I offered to Catherine a chance to help us.
Now Catherine plays by herself.
I offered Larissa the chance,
Forget Larissa.
and I offered Cena the chance.
Cena was helping. Cena ended up becoming me and Shanna's teammate. That was funny.
Cena actually was against us for most of it.
For
And I
some
was
of it, yeah.
confused at the end.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, is Cena on my side or what?
I was confused because Sarah.
I don't know, cause me, Shanna, and Sarah kind of worked as a team too, which was good.
Well, yeah, it was me and you and I don't know what happened with Shanna.
Okay.
Shanna's is like a neutral.
Yeah.
She claimed to be neutral, but she was doing a lot of the work.
And then she finally won in the end, which was
Yeah, she was the
This was
ultimate
our
winner.
plan.
So
finally.
yeah, my plan was either the people that were involved with it, like us, were winning, or no one was gonna win.
Yeah, because I didn't want Larissa to win, I didn't want my mom to win, and I didn't want Christina to win.
Christine was on our side.
Yeah.
She was trying to help us, and Sarah just would not accept that.
Yeah. That was funny.
Is that all that it was? Was it just that Sarah didn't like that, or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
So she's not a backstabber.
No, Sarah's not the I want to re-pierce my ear.
Oh right, you used to have
I
earrings.
used to have 2.
It's still pierced.
No, it's closed on the back. I can already feel it. Yeah, it's definitely closed.
Oh, it's still a little bit open, but yeah, it's healed.
It's because it used to have like a ball in there.
Yeah,
and
it's
then I just
there's
cut it
3
off.
holes, bro, in the back.
Yeah, that's because my dad messed it up the first time.
First
And
2
then-
times. Just kidding.
First 2 times.
Yeah, it's like this.
It's because it was
like
too
this,
low.
and it's like
The
this.
bottom, the back one was too low, so like my earring would like hang off my ear and droop down. I need to do it.
So what do you think about Brandon's like ring earrings?
I don't
Or the
really
ones
like.
you can see.
I don't like earlobes. I don't like distressed earlobes.
Oh, you. One time, it's so disgusting. My neighbor was walking around at or one of my neighbors' guests were walking around at their party, and they had these big earrings about this big in their earlobe right here,
Oh yeah.
and it had their ear going around it, and you could see like their a person's face through it.
That's gross. I really
And
want
some
my
people do
eyebrow
that with their
pierced.
lips, like
Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah.
I really want my eyebrow pierced and my lip pierced, my bottom lip. I want the snake bite. But if I were to go to a tattoo shop and get my eyebrow pierced and like my lip pierced,
You're gonna look like Daniel.
kind of, yeah. But I'm white. Wait, Daniel's kind of
Daniel's white.
white too.
Daniel's so white.
Yeah.
Larissa's super white. Either that or she had like white makeup on, and she looks like a ghost today.
Yeah, heck yeah.
It was so difficult for me to not comment today at all on her.
I know.
She's probably listening right now.
You're just
like,
you're just roasting on her.
no, I'm not trying to roast. I'm just like thinking, is she like sick or something, or is she like?
I don't know. I think she puts on too much makeup.
I think she puts on more.
I don't understand why y'all females put on so much makeup when us guys think you look better without makeup actually.
Your mom looks so different
Without makeup, yeah.
Yeah, so much different.
She does, but I still like the way my mom looks without makeup. Like, she
looks younger without
perfectly
makeup.
fine. Yeah. I don't understand why females have to be like, oh, I gotta put makeup on to impress the guys. Like, no, you really don't.
Just the weird dudes.
But then that's also for us guys. Like, we try to dress all nice. Well, I try to dress all nice.
I
for some
don't
girls.
really care. I honestly.
I mean, I dress
don't
nice for
care.
myself sometimes though.
I honestly don't care, which is probably why you'll never see me with a girl. Unless they're like my best friend or something.
I'm getting kind of hungry. What time is it?
I don't even know if this watch is right. I haven't used it for like a year.
Oh wait, we have phones. I have a phone.
Yeah.
I forgot that I have my phone back. Well, I don't know if I have it back. I just kind of, yeeted it. It's 9:30. Oh damn. Man, spring break has gone by so fast already.
Yeah, it's supposed to be end today.
COVID-19 would have not happened. It would have ended today.
Actually, it
Spring
would
break.
end Monday
tomorrow
morning when we get to
Yeah,
school.
when we get to
but
school.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, we have till April. So spring break lasts forever.
Yeah. Well, it might actually last
It
forever.
might. Yeah, you never know.
Like they might not finish the year. They're actually even talking about like not finishing the year.
Yeah, if they don't finish the year, then I think they should just give us our credits. Because
I think
that's
that they
ridiculous
should
if we have to
like
come up.
not require the credits that you couldn't have gotten in the time that you had, but require the credits that you had the chance to get. Like even if did you like miss a bunch of credits that you had time to get?
What do you mean?
Like if you, I don't know about credits that much, but
I don't know about credits that much either.
wait, what are you, sophomores?
I'm a junior.
Junior? Oh, dang. Not that much older than me. Did you ask Tori if she was going to be on the podcast?
No, I actually don't have Tori on any social media anymore.
Why don't you just text her?
Oh yeah, I forgot I have her number.
Oh, why don't you have her on social media?
I don't know.
I don't even think she uses Instagram anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, she doesn't post. Except on her story. But that's like totally different. For being on like 3 seconds compared to using Instagram. I have literally been up to nothing all week, and it bothers me. I still have to wash this car. Is that a scratch?
Where?
No, it's not a scratch. It's just like,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
this is gonna be your car.
Yeah, my mom said she might pay it off. She'll.
Well, she said
pay it
she's
off.
gonna. She told me she's gonna give it to you when she has it paid off.
Yeah, when I get it paid off, it's gonna be my car. And especially since I have a silverboard for it already, I wanna hook it up.
Dude, this I've never seen like a car. This car from this angle, it looks so much wider.
Yeah. Actually, okay, so when we were driving back from Cloudcroft, there was a car like this, but without the top part. So it was basically like a low top version of this car.
So it wasn't an SUV. It was a
No,
car.
it was like a
This is
Electric
actually like
car.
what the height would be of the car if it wasn't an SUV. It would just look like this, but it wouldn't be called a car.
it wouldn't be called an SUV, it would be called
A sedan.
sedan, probably, yeah. But yeah, I was like, wait a minute. So my mom's car is like the Jordan 1, and then the other car was like a Jordan 1 low. Oh, all my sneakerheads will understand that saying. It's because there's the Jordan.
I don't care about sneakers, bro.
I love sneakers. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm just kind of like
You're not as much as Monty though,
Monty. You don't know.
bro.
I could ask Monty.
He's even like everything Nike is like.
Yeah, but
everything.
that's not a real sneakerhead. Just one thing.
Well,
I called out.
sneakers. This is.
I called out a sneakerhead in school the other day. I saw his Jordans, and I was like, "Yo, bro, those are the Jordan 3 red Chicago's." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Those are the Jordan 3s, right?" And he said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, I was like, "When'd you get them?" He's like, "I got them yesterday." And he's like, I was like, "Are those the exclusive ones or just the regulars?" And he's like, "What does that mean?" And I'm like, "Let me see the back tab." And it said Nike Air, and the exclusive one says Nike, and then CHI for Chicago, because they're the Chicago exclusives. And I was like, "Bro, you don't know what the Chicago exclusives are?" And he's like, "No, I don't know what that is." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm a way bigger sneakerhead than most of the people at my school. Like, I have my research on shoes. Like, people just don't. I just don't.
Do you guys have a power washer?
What do you mean?
Power washer.
No, we don't.
I'll have to ask my friend if I can borrow his. If I come over to wash those.
My mom's car?
Yeah.
I want to say.
So over for when we did that fundraiser over at Boss Chicken, I lost a bet.
I actually want to take my mom's car to the South Car Wash by Supreme Bakery. You just pay like $1 or something, and then you
Oh,
get the power wash and
Clinking?
Yeah.
Oh, I live right there.
Yeah, I know. I want to take it there.
Oh yeah, it's really cheap, bro. It's really easy.
I need to get that paint off.
That's paint?
Yeah, that's spray
Oh, I
paint.
thought that was bird food.
No, it's spray paint.
You should paint the car.
Well, we have 3 minutes left of the podcast.
Oh wow, it's almost been an hour.
Yeah, it's almost been an hour.
You can take a while to edit.
Yeah, probably.
So we'll actually continue about 5 more minutes because there'll be a bit of cutting.
I love this car though. I actually, you know how you said the speakers in the back are bass? Well, I increased it to where it sounds way louder than in the bass.
Dude, the bass speakers in this car are amazing.
I know, I'll show you them right now after the podcast.
But you can show the podcast.
Yeah, true. It's good. Yeah, this car's actually basically.
This is the point where I can change to footage or whatever.
I'm not gonna turn the whole car on. You can get in the.
Just the radio. Really? I can fit through here? I cannot fit through this. I don't think so. Not with anything at all. There we go.
You're gonna have to type. Your battery's gonna die. You're gonna have to, what's it called? Copyright the music or shout out the music or whatever, because we can't get copyrighted.
Oh, we're not gonna get copyrighted because we don't make money.
True.
We don't have to worry about copyright if the video is monetized. So this is a Hyundai Tucson. This one's actually, this one's older than my grandma's, right?
I think so, yeah. Okay, so.
You know,
I set it on the window.
hey,
What I did is I took the power piece the audio. So the audio is the bass is all the way up, and then the treble is like at a 4 or 5, so it can increase it more. Like watch.
I rock it to my the top of the
I just read the podcast. Alright, so I guess that's the end of the podcast, guys. That is the end of the podcast. This is episode 2, Sip of Life, Young Girl, check us out. You want to shout out your Instagram? My Instagram is... I forgot. My Instagram is TV Tomato on YouTube. That's for my YouTube fan. My YouTube fans. My YouTube is YoungDread. Just search it up. It's YOUNGDREDD. And my Instagram is dreads.custom_kicks. Go follow me. I do customs. DM me if you want something. I do all kinds of stuff. Yeah. And you know what are you paying for, like postage? It's like far away. Is this far away? Yeah, but you're gonna have to pay me postage and stuff too. That kind of looks really sketchy, like it's gonna fall. Yeah. Anyway, peace out, guys. Peace out.